Welcome back. In this video, let's look at an interesting feature which is supported by Python. It's called multiple inheritance. It basically means a single class can inherit from multiple classes. Let's create a simple example and check it out. I'm creating a new Python file. I'll call this amphibian. What we'll do is we'll create two classes, right? So the first class that we will create is land animal. Let's create an empty class for enough, and we'll also create another class called water animal, and I'll create an empty class. In Python, you can have classes which can extend multiple classes. So I can say amphibian is both a water animal and a land animal, and I can go ahead and now try and create instances of amphibian. So if you'd see this, you'd see that there'd be instances of amphibian classes that are created. I can do right click, run amphibian, and you'd see that there is an amphibian object which is being created. What we are doing in here is called multiple inheritance. The amphibian class is inheriting from water animal and the land animal. So if these classes have any methods, then the amphibian class will also inherit from that. Let's look at a simple example. What we'll do now is we'll create a simple constructor in each of these classes. So I'll say def underscore underscore init. First thing we'll do is we'll delegate to the superclass constructor. So I'll do underscore init. And let's say the land animal has something called a walking speed. So I'll say self.walking speed is equal to 5 kilometers per hour. Let's say that's the thing which we put in here. And in the water animal also we'll have additional behavior. Let's say over here, instead of walking speed, in a water animal, it's swimming speed, right? So let's call it swimming speed, and let's say these guys swim faster. These are very fast swimmers. So let's say 10 kilometers per hour. And now when we create instance of the amphibian class, let's right click, refactor, and extract a variable. Let's take it into a variable and let's call this amphibian. And what we'll print is amphibian dot swimming speed and amphibian dot walking speed. Before doing that, let's also create a constructor in the amphibian as well. So now we have constructors in each of these three classes which are delegating to one another. So amphibian, we are saying super, so this would call the superclass constructors, and same is the case with land animals and the water animals. That's cool. Let's run this right now. You'd see that it's printing both swimming speed and walking speed. So what's happening in here is amphibian is getting attributes of both the land animal and the water animal. If I had methods in the land animal, then I would be able to call them as well. So for example, if I had a method def increase walking speed and say how much, and say self dot walking speed plus is equal to how much, and let's say we have similar method in the water animal, increase swimming speed and swimming speed is equal to how much. So we now have methods to increase the default swimming speed and the walking speed, and I can invoke those methods on the amphibian class. So I can say increase swimming speed and pass in, let's say 25, and I would want to increase the walking speed. These are super animals, so they are extremely fast. So let's now run this and see what would be the output. You can see that the values are increased. So what we looked at right now is the fact that in Python you can have multiple inheritance. We saw how you can inherit from two classes, and we saw that this specific amphibian class inherits both the data, both the properties and the behavior from the superclasses. I'll see you in the next step. Until then, bye bye.